Good evening, it's me, Violetta, and my son Leszek will be asking me questions, and I'm ready.
Okay, so today the summary of the Mueller report came out, and everyone's pretty upset.
Yeah.
But I was looking through your past predictions, because you had two other readings on this, and for anyone that doesn't believe in psychics, you have to watch this episode. We're going to go through those past predictions and analyze them, because not only did you predict when it would come out, you also predicted what will happen after it came out and how upside down everything would be.
Yeah, and I was so upset because I couldn't understand even.
You said the sun would still be shining on Trump for a little while, and I couldn't understand that because I thought once Mueller released the findings, Trump would be done, you know? So let's start. There's a lot of speculation that Mueller is about to release his report in the coming days. First question is, will Robert Mueller release his report on the Trump-Russia investigation to Attorney General William Barr before the upcoming new moon on March 6th? So that's about 2 weeks away. And this was filmed...
It's like you will be watching camera upside down and watching the waves of the water. Upside down video. Everything is upside down. It's not completely regulated yet. Camera you have to put the right way to watch. And it's like watching water coming and the waves are coming and going, but why it's upside down?
Everything is upside down. It's not what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Something is not going to be completely correct. Something will be, you have to put this right direction, so it is something odd. I can't explain it. I don't understand exactly what it is, but there will be something.
I got a question for you right now. How does Mueller feel about the way William Barr presented the findings of his investigation?
He feels like he is behind the bars. He doesn't feel free. And the bars are fancy, but they are this way. It's like eyes, like very ornated fence. In Europe, people like those fences. But it's this way. He will have to climb over the fence to give us the information eventually.
He's behind the barrier.
He is. Bar, behind the bar. No. But show me the paper, some paper.
Put that right, yeah.
And it's like that. Made out of metal. Oh, okay. It's made out of metal. It's fancy. It's not easy to paint on, draw on the texture. So he feels that he can see everything, but he's on another side. When you are behind the bars, you don't have the complete freedom. He is not able to express himself the way he wanted. There are some waves that are holding him back. It's not completely his way.
Listen to how you explained the situation.
I don't remember that.
With how Barr will present the information.
Not realistic. because we never see upside down. Even if you are laying up, standing on your head, you still see the right way the waves. So why I see the upside down movie? And this is like a waves too.
What if you break it into two parts? What does the camera symbolize to you?
Some facts. When you have something, you have visible facts. So something was not correctly captivated. Something was upside down. Something maybe even illegal way that they were gathering the informations.
What about the waves?
Waves, that's usually connected with the moon. When there is full moon, there are bigger waves. So I see two waves coming, one after another. I think it will be two parts that it will be distributed, not once.
Well, my question was about the next new moon.
New moon. But it is when it's a full moon, the waves are always much higher than when there is no full moon.
So you're saying it could be 2 full moons from now?
Could be.
Bam!
Nice to be right. Nice when he is telling me that I'm right, because they will be sharing information related to Trump.
So this is about
the full. It's not the full moon, but the full beginning of some new adventure. There will be struggle. They wouldn't like us to know. And again, the hanging man is looking from upside down position.
Listen to what you're saying there. So it's upside down. The hanging man is upside down. So we're looking at it from the wrong angle, because we've been looking at, Mueller's mandate, which is to establish whether or not there was collusion. But in looking for collusion, he found a lot of financial crimes, which he diverted to other agencies. And now everybody, I can't even count how many agencies are looking into Trump's financial crimes.
And his children's, and his businesses, and so on, so everything.
Right?
And even his sister, because the family problems, they were, so it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere.
His trust, the money that his parents left.
The mother,
Yeah. But we'll keep going.
Everything from different point of view.
He's also right underneath
the Trump
coins. So.
Under Trump. They will be sharing, but not everything. There will be a struggle. Barr will put restriction how much we can see and how much we will be allowed to see. So we wouldn't see everything. We will see only scoop, probably.
So will the House be able? Will the findings of the Mueller report be released to the House, to the Democrats in the House?
Shady figure is here and wants to stop as much as possible. From the right, there is some shady figure. I don't have a good feeling. I think he is going to make as much as possible blockade so we can see. So he will be doing a lot of things will be not allowed to us to see.
Including the House?
No, the House will see, but not everything. I see that the part we will see, but there will be some parts that they will be trying to stop us from seeing.
Well, of course, but I'm asking about the house.
The house will see, but not everything. It's like 3/4, because that person is stopping the rest. So there will be problems with seeing. You want me to check?
Yeah, do the card reading.
Yeah, there will be, and it's a big person that will be stopping. Someone who is important. Yeah, we will have to wait. Our hearts will be
Same cards as before.
the same one. The trust.
Nothing but swords.
But you notice I was playing with the moment ago. Eventually we will celebrate. So we will have to wait up to 4 months probably. 4 weeks, 4 months, I don't think 4 days. So there is number 4. Our hearts will be bleeding because we will be feeling cheated. Backstab, not feeling oriented, feeling hurt. Trust will be a big problem. At the end we will celebrate, but it will take a while for the house to gain the strength and get all the papers.
What will William Barr's position be towards the truth? That's a good one.
Sitting on the boat and this way, that way, this way, that way. So he is struggling between himself, which way to go. So he will be stuck in one spot. And you are doing this on the boat with paddling. You are not moving forwards, not moving backwards. Will make a lot of waves, but not moving towards the finish line. He will try to get a better grip on everything. So for a while he will be completely confused, completely unaware which way to go. He will be afraid of making, not that he will be afraid of making splash, but he will be afraid of making some too much forward. He will be standing and wait. Well, until the magic will come, he will be very much outsider. He will need support of other lawyers how to get the best way. The magician. That's that's the best card. So eventually he will do the best what is for the country. He loves his country, king of love, but he wants the security. He wants the good outcome out of it. And he will be asking a lot of people for advices. He will be the one that they will be gathering to and giving him advices, because he needs to know the best way to go so the country is not in disarray.
So, and you're saying that he's in a boat, but you all also had a dream last night about a boat.
Oh yes, not a dream. I was meditating. Like long time ago I could ask myself a question. Now I know that it's much faster than I ask someone else to ask me a question. But that time I was always meditating. So last night I thought, why Trump is not sending any tweeters? That's unusual for him.
This was before Barr released the findings.
Yeah, that was last night, not today in the morning, in afternoon he released. And the other thing is what is going on in Mar-a-Lago. And I was meditating and I got the vision. There was 2 boats that Trump was offered. Beautiful yachts. One they put on Mar-a-Lago, that little lake that they have with fountain. And they told Trump, choose between those two boats. That one on the lake, it has a hole, so it will sink. The other one is outside of the fence. And Trump said, I want this one with the hole. He thinks he will make a magic and it wouldn't sink. So I feel something will sink him. It will take a while. It wouldn't sink one day. It has a little hole and it will be leaking. Eventually it will sink. And he will be stuck in Mar-a-Lago with the boat that is a nuisance for him. He didn't took the offer that he can go on the ocean and be free.
So you think that they gave him an out? You could
this way and that way. And
leave the
that
presidency.
probably was the reason he had so many lawyers on that in Mar-a-Lago on Friday. He left in the morning. He knew that what will be in the Mueller's informations. He knew that day before. Probably.
He has top secret clearance. He knows everything before we do.
So he knew that. And he knew that no collusion, nothing else, he said. 2 days he was without tweets, and today he has really nice tweets. Have a good day.
Was that a reason that he wasn't allowed to tweet because he was given the information prior?
Probably, and they didn't want him to spit anything.
That was a condition, you can't.
Because, yeah. And they were negotiating with him something. We'll give you freedom for you and your kids, or choose that the ship will sink. One day the leakage might kill you.
Yeah.
Not kill you, but it will sink you. So we have to wait for the leakage to be visible. Coming. It will come. It will come one day.
Here's the other video. So this is the video that you just put out, your latest video, and
you put out in the middle of at 2 o'clock in the night.
And I think I put it out about 8 or 10 hours before.
More, because it was at 5 o'clock, I think he posted.
So it was about 13 hours prior to Mueller releasing the findings to William Barr. Is the Mueller investigation wrapping up?
One, two, three. 3 major things are done. I think Mueller already gave yesterday the package of information to Ray.
Who's Ray? William Barr?
Oh, Barr, sorry. William Barr. Yeah, to William Barr. And it's like electrical cords, so they have to rewire this 3 different ways. One probably to connect with White House, another one with Senate, who is the 3rd wiring. I don't know.
The House.
The House, that's what I mean. Oh, the Senate, the House is supposed to be the same thing, kind of. And,
or it could be the people also.
To what the version it will be for the people,
for
the news. So there are 3 wires that they have to send through. We said, you asked me before if it will be done by the 1st and 2nd moon.
Yeah.
You remember yesterday was the full moon?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much Barr had the time to go through all those things. Because to read those pages, it's not that easy. Yeah, someone will feel like okay. I think Trump will feel like he's a prisoner in his own castle. That's Trump feeling like that. isolated, like hermit. Good harvest and for the Mueller and time to relax and debate. They will be debating now what they have to do. This is the message for Trump. Angel of Justice is watching you. That's the message for Trump. All about the money will be coming. He knows that that's on his mind. Is his family protected? Is the money protected? He thinks the grass is greener somewhere else. He's debating how to run away. How to
That's
change
what I
the
moment
law
ago
where
was
he's
talking
living.
about.
I have to take this away because there is no room enough. At the beginning, the sun will be still shining on him, so he will be still okay, very cautious, very careful.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Where is my 9?
You might have to double this up.
Okay. 8.
You said the sun would still be shining on him.
So,
And it is, and he's still walking
one card
carefully.
on 9. So the sun will be shining on him. He will be very cautious what he is doing, what he is, how
Tweeting.
he is
Tweeting
taking steps, because his advisors in the White House will be watching his every step. It will be about his wealth, and it will be about, there was another one. Okay, we will put that one at the end. About sharing the money, how he was getting the money and from. They were coming from different country. He will be backstabbed for, he will be really hurt, cheated and hurt. He was cheating and he will be
Those two
hurt.
cards came back.
This is cheating card for me, very often.
Yeah.
I'm always advising women if someone is cheating.
3 cheating cards in a row.
It
Is there any more cheating cards in the
No,
deck?
he will be crying. And woman, I wonder if
There's
OPEC,
always a woman in the...
I wonder.
Who is
They will
this?
ask me, and I said that it might be Melania and
But that's like, there's so many prophecies about a woman at the end of Trump's career. But this Queen of Wands is essentially the Queen of Work, or the Queen of the working class.
And it could be that Stormy Daniels, she started that investigations as well about being paid by the magazine and so on. That really speed up everything. So it can be Stormy Daniels, not necessarily Melania or Hope Hicks.
Well, yeah.
Because Stormy Daniels make a big splash.
Well, Trump went from being, a guy that cheated on his wife to a guy that raw-dogged a porn star and paid her off.
But this is something that he was using the money to protect his being elected. And that's big crime.
You also said that there was a sealed indictment awaiting Trump once the new president will be
wearing the
inaugurated.
Inaugurated, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. It was a longer video than normal. My husband was worried that the dogs needs to go out. And have a hope. Everything will turn out better in the future. It's just we need to give a time to get the layers, like from the onion. You have to let the dry out layers to get out and see the more in the future. So it will take a time.
I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, Choose the link, choose the date and the time. Fill out your informations. Click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done.